Today we're going to be launching the Arrows SZD-54, and we've got a FrSky X14 pre-programmed from Flight Pro that we're going to get set up here and show you all the controls on. So first thing we're going to do is insert our battery. We've got Velcro on the back, Velcro in the plane. We're going to line up the battery on the front of the firewall. Get it strapped in here real well. We're using the FMS Predator 3S 2200 milliamp in this plane. This green wire here is our battery telemetry, plugged directly into the receiver, and that's going to go into the red wire on the battery, giving us full pack voltage. We're going to turn on our transmitter.
Welcome to Ethos. Throttle disabled. Flaps up.
So to start with, it's telling us that throttle's disabled. That's switch F over here, and our flaps on switch B are up. Throttle is at idle or off. We'll go ahead and plug in the airplane. Tuck down our wires. Install our canopy. Make sure that the canopy latch is shut. We'll do a control surface check. So we've got ailerons, and we're going to go ahead and check them on high rate. Elevator, rudder,
Flaps half.
our flaps,
Full. Flaps half. Flaps up. Throttle active.
and we'll check our throttle. Perfect, everything seems to work just fine. So a couple of features on this transmitter. You'll see that we've got flaps that are slow, so it's a 2-second delay on the flaps. So when you drop your flaps, it doesn't balloon up immediately. It also has a mix with the elevator, so the elevator will come down slightly to make up for the additional lift on the wings. We've got our throttle cut switch. We have our rates here. You saw is a medium rate here. Low rate is up. We've got some other safety features. When throttle is off and you try to throttle up, it'll tell you that the motor's not armed, reminding you that you need to turn on throttle. And then every time you do make the throttle active, it resets the barometer in this plane, which gives you an altitude reading. And that is controlled here on the back of the transmitter with this switch.
-1 foot.
And this switch gives you battery voltage.
12.5 volts.
So while you're flying, you can always see your altitude and your battery voltage. This transmitter is also programmed to give you feedback when you have a low battery and when the battery is critical. So on a 3S battery, low is at 11 volts and critical being at 10. So to give you those warnings so you know when it's time to land, so you don't have to set a timer. Now let's fly.
Flaps half. Flaps full.
And I'd say that mix is now perfect. Awesome.
battery.
So there's our low battery warning. And if we let it keep going, we will get a critical warning as well. So I'm staying pretty high throttle, about 60% here, just to show what the critical battery warning does.
11.1 volts.
So we're at 11.1, and at 10 volts, it'll give us a critical battery warning. So I'm gonna go ahead and punch it to full throttle, just to burn up this battery quicker.
Low battery.
So it's gonna give us that low battery warning about every 30 seconds while we stay under that 11 volts. And this is also under load, so I'm full throttle. So the battery isn't actually as low as it's gonna tell me. That's just the dip because there's a draw on it.
10.8 volts.
So 10.8, still have a little ways to go.
Low battery. Low battery. .7 volts.
Wow, this battery's lasting forever, even at full throttle.
Low battery.
Obviously a very efficient motor ESC combo in this plane.
Low battery.
So even at low battery, you've got several minutes of additional flight time. But on the transmitter, that can always be adjusted. For 3S batteries, we always just set them to 11 volts because a higher amperage aircraft, a Ranger, a
Battery
PA-18.
critical.
There we go, battery critical.
10.4 volts.
So 10.4,
Low battery.
it's giving us the low battery, and then as I turn off throttle,
10.9 volts.
we're still at 10.9 actual battery pack voltage. But I'll go ahead and drop flaps
full.
and bring it in.
Flaps half. Flaps full.